Hey guys, welcome back to Gaming with Grayson. Continuing on Gone Home Part 3. We're in Freddy Krueger's basement right now, so let's just jump right in.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That's weird. Don't read the rest of that, Katie. It's private. Looks like she went and got that pendant. Oh, floor plan, that's nice. Doesn't work. I don't think we got any information on the code for this. Oh, looks like there's a note there. Let's go. I'll leave it up there for a sec for you guys to read. These two kill me. I can't read these letters without being like, oh my my god. I love them. They should be together forever. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm looking up the safe number. Okie dokie, I might have it. Later on I'll add where you could find it. That's the year of the Kennedy assassination, just in case you guys were wondering. Oh, hydrogen peroxide. Alrighty. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't read this script. Morphine. I mean, from Oscar. We know that, and Oscar is the guy that's like, could be haunting the place. Thanks. No thanks. Alright, going in here. Let's go exploring here a little bit. Postcard. Hey Sam, I'm writing you this. Somewhere I can also read it. You're on a class trip. I don't know anyone in the school. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you're here because I'm writing you this. In the gift shop. Oh shit, you're here. L.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know
Trouble, Lonnie.
about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Stick with the group. Looks like about here. That looks like it's it, so let's continue on through. Put in a safe. Couldn't do anything in here either. Here. Gentlemen Outlaws. Looks like a comic I'd read. Oh, they're making a zine. Very cool. Potato chips? Anyone? Going once, twice? Alright, let's put it back. Pizza. Empty.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
It took me a long time to be who I was supposed to be. So I get it. But if I could go back in time, I would say screw it. Be you, be happy, do what you have to do. Where the heck are we? Alrighty. Unlock the door. Wow, looks like Mom got a lot of stuff done. Probably gonna go see Ricky. Deviant behavior and homosexuality. Another reason why I was very lucky. I didn't have parents who cared about that kind of stuff. All they cared about is that I would be happy and I would find somebody who'd make me happy. So I'm one of the lucky ones.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm down. 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, Fire Thursday. My girlfriend says she doesn't want to go, so he's asking out a married woman. Does Jan deserve better? Possibly. Oh boy.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
Like I said, I'm really lucky. Oh, it's a phase. You'll find the right guy. You know, I told my parents how it was. They just kind of got it. I'm very lucky. Going backwards.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Turns out Daniel's actually a pretty good guy. I started playing this game, I thought Daniel was a super creep, but turns out he's not. for one weekend, celebrating our anniversary, June 3rd through 7th. We'll be camping in the, gorge. But we'll give you a call. Sorry, the kitchen, still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 on the table for pizza while we're gone. Dad. So... That's weird. Let's go this way. Stuff. That scared me. Couples counseling. At least Mom and Dad are working on it. Might be working on another book. Working on another book. Where we'll do it. Secret door at midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage.
Sick.
When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
When I first played this game, it really hit home because my sister's name is Katie. And so it might be coming to an end here. I hope I found everything for you guys. As you remember, there's a secret over here, right next to the stairs. So let's go. You know, as I was coming through here, I was scared. I mean, all this scares me, but I was scared. That's a huge nope. For me. Oscar. It's Oscar. At this point I was running.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh. I know what happened, but my heart is going crazy right now. And all I know is I hope Sam is okay.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
And when I heard that, I was so happy because I was convinced. I was convinced I was going to hear something really sad. Letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love,